the American muscle. They got metric shit on there for them. I'll be dipped. Alright, let's see what we can get done today. Hey, what up everybody? Tulu, what is up? Let me take a gas tank out of this thing. That's a 67 Firebird. LS3 in it. LS swapped. Hey Gary, what's up? Finally getting after it. Gonna take this tank down and see what we got leaking. I think the guy overfilled it and it just leaked out. But I've got a big stain right here. I'm gonna drop it and see if maybe the O-ring on the fuel sender is leaking. One way to figure that out is to take it down. There's no access panel in the trunk. Not unless I want to make one, and I really don't want to make one. I'm also going to ohm out his fuel sender because it shows that it's got 3/4 of a tank of fuel in it, and I only could get 5 gallons out of it. So we're going to ohm that out and go to the Dakota Digital and see if we can't set the ohms to where they're right, so it at least have an accurate fuel reading in this. The Thanksgiving was alright, man. Don't want to really have any family. A couple half sisters and stepmom. So we just go and eat with a few friends of the family, which ain't bad. You know, it was pretty decent this time. Nothing worth fussing about. See what we can do. What's up, lady?
You want banana bread, or do you want to make it gluten-free?
Make it gluten-free if you can. That way, right? You can have it.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I might need a block of wood. Might need a block of wood or two. Big deal. Pieces that I'll cut and save in the back of the truck come in handy if you're not in. I think this might be enough. There's nothing in it. It's empty. So, just want something to hang on to it while I lay it down. Don't weigh nothing. Just need to get that vent line off. Vent line off and take that off. Ow. Bonked my head on that. It looks like it's coming from the top of the tank. he said they could smell fuel after they got back from dinner and such. But the only stain I see is on the back side. Looks like it's coming from the top because there's heat wrap on this and a heat shrink and heat wrap, so it's not coming out of that and running back. It's running off the top and down. Wow. That's the vent. He overfilled it. He overfilled it big time. Should never have fuel in your vent. That's exactly what he did to it. I'm gonna pull it down and make sure.
I was gonna ask that, but if you didn't pull a lot of fuel out, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, I only got 5 gallons out of it, and the tank's reading 3/4.
Yeah.
Well, the gauge is reading 3/4, so I'm gonna ohm out that cinder. I think we were trying to research it and see what it was. So I'm gonna ohm it this time and see exactly what it is. It should be dead empty now. But yeah, that's the problem. Overfilled it. Right down at the top. Let's see if I can get gas down the armpit. You want to stand behind the camera there and rifle off some comments, see what people are saying? The last one was Gary asking how everybody's Thanksgiving was.
Tulu says it was good. How about yours, Gary? And Gary responded to him. And I don't know how to say this next one's name. Ibrahim? M.Ibrahim?
Huh?
I have no idea. Village Food says good morning.
Hey, Village. Welcome in. Is it incognito? No.
That's it. Do you have it on all comments? I don't know how to check it.
All comments are on.
Okay. Village Food says, where is my car?
It's on the boat. It's on the boat, Village. It's coming. You said, sis, how are you? He's asking how you're doing.
I'm good. a 67, isn't it?
67 bird.
It's chilly out here. It's not so bad in the garage. The breeze isn't blowing right down you, but.
Get it off the filler. There's no clamp up there, so it just comes down. Beautiful. Yeah, that's the fuel pump and everything. Yeah, he overfilled it. Came right out of the hat. I'll check the bolts and check the gasket and put it back together. Get you down here. You see the fuel stain on the top of the tank there, right there. That's what's washing down the other side. He just overfilled the crap out of it, looks like. Especially since he had it in the vent. That vent is the highest spot. He shouldn't have fuel in that. But I don't understand why it's got two vents. See, it's got one on the sender hat there, and then one up on the tank. It really just needs one.
It looks like it came out both with it being.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it came out of both.
You got green. I was wondering where that was.
He ain't got no jacket, no pants on. He's gonna come outside in the cold.
Back inside, mister. You don't got no jacket. Cold. You need a jacket or on pants at least.
Yeah, it's actually cold here today. Florida cold.
Just coming to see.
Well, it's still tight. That's good.
Yeah, she said she wasn't feeling good, that she'd reach back out this evening before it got dark and let me know if they were still on.
One.
Be in just a minute.
There's one,
If you come
two,
back out again,
three,
you did
four.
leave the jacket there.
1, 2, 3. I'm assuming one of these wires ties into something somewhere in this. Probably the ground. Probably the ground ties into it somewhere.
Village Food says, wow. I can see the vent tube and how that would leak out, but why would it leak out around the sender?
Well, it looks like it's washing from here
Oh, okay.
and coming
And
across.
it's coating it.
Yeah, because there's a stain here.
That's a lot of fuel to be puddling back up over the top of it.
I'll give you the angle of it. It doesn't surprise me much. Let's see what kind of shot you guys have right now. Oh yeah, you're looking good. I'll drop it down a little bit. The backlighting from the sun outside is really getting you. Yeah. So you can see the staining here. It comes out and goes here, but it shouldn't be leaking. This may all be wash from here. I don't know. I'm gonna take the fuel hat off and see what it looks like. That O-ring, a rubber gasket may have taken a crap. And I doubt very seriously that he's got a leaking fuel tank. This stain is a little troubling. Might have to put a little air in it and do the soapy water test. Larry, how you doing, man? There we go. Get away from that sunlight. Let's take that hat out of there. What's up, buddy? Soapy water test works good. Yeah, I'll try it just to see if it's, because that stain right there worries me a little bit. So I'll soapy water and put a little air in it and see what I come up with. This brilliant. This is brilliant Perez here. This is out of a '67 Firebird. Brittany? Oh, Brittany. Yep, Brittany. Now I see it now that the chat moved. My bad. I got the smarts real good sometime. Looks like an 8 to me. Barged his way back right back out of the door. Yeah, that big goofy dog knocks him down on concrete and he whacks and cracks his head open. We're gonna have a big problem. Yeah, it don't take much. Yeah, I had this apart. Geez, it's probably been almost a year now. I had all this apart and had to change a fuel pump for him because the people that installed the original fuel pump when they built the car, they had it. Does not feel very good. They had it all the way down, pressing against the bottom of the tank, and it was screaming. It was so loud. You could hear the fuel pump coming before the car, and so I pulled it, and not knowing if the fuel pump was trashed from that, just went ahead and put a stealth in it, and he's been happy with it since, because it makes no noise. Before, you couldn't even talk in the car because the fuel pump was so loud. just want to peek at this old junk cork gasket, but it doesn't look like, really doesn't look like the fuel's coming from there, just because the bottom side of this is super clean. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be coming from there now. To get some cork. Well, it's really not in all that great a shape. Looks like somebody's some silicone on there. Definitely not from me. Silicone, FYI, does not hold up well at all with gasoline. You can see how mush that is. Get some. That's not good either. Really wasn't looking forward to pulling all this back out again because it's such a pain in the dick to get all that out of there. But I'm gonna have to. Let's see if we can get this off. Wow. Whew. That's a fit. Should not be very tight. So while I got this out, I'm going to ohm that sender and see where we're at. Don't want to lose those. Get my magnet tray over here. Brown, black. Y'all remember that. What a tight fit this is. I remember it being a real pain in the ass to get this out of here, and I don't recall exactly what I did to get it in there. I'm assuming I probably crimped that. With the pump in there. I'm going to try and get this out of here without damaging anything. It should still have the sock on there. I think that's probably exactly what I did. I probably crimped the return hose on. Yeah, because that's what's really holding me up is such a tight squeeze in here. Such a tight squeeze. I don't know why they make shit like that. You know, they could make a big frickin' hole in just a big hat. That way you just drop it all in there. Well, let's just give them the bare minimum. But technically, this tank's not supposed to have an in-tank pump in it. You know, it's just supposed to be pickup tubes in there, and then a mechanical fuel pump on the side of the engine that pumps it. So I guess you can blame the builder for not getting a different style tank. No big deal. I'll pull that vent hose off of there. Oh, the return hose, I'll pull that pop that off. It should give me plenty of space. John Deere, what is up, man? How you doing? Sure. Able to do that. We shall try. I have to try to pop that vent off of there. I keep saying vent. I don't know why I keep saying vent, but I mean to say return. Trying to pop that hose off to give me a little movement to the side. And these things generally don't come off easily. It's moving though. That out of there. Let's get my connector up. That's the next thing that's in the way. Go. Soft. Nice. Alright, good. I think what I'm going to do, instead of the cork, I think I'll go get one of those rubber squares for making gaskets, and I'll use that. I'll just cut this out for a pattern and punch some holes in it and use the rubber, because the cork really isn't worth a shit, honestly. If you've been around this stuff for a while, you know cork is not an ideal sealing gasket. I'm definitely going to want to put some air on this, just in case, but I'll wait to get that rubber seal in there. I may even have one. I just have to dig through my junk drawer. I may even have one. Now, we can fish out this return line. Yeah, John Deere, dude, your channel is taking off, man. Absolutely taking off. I believe you got 10 million views on, I don't know if that's just shorts or if that's videos, but dude, that is outstanding. I mean, that is phenomenal. Pretty sure that's what I did before. I put the pump in and then put that return up. Honestly, probably don't even need that much of a line, but it was there, so I put it back like I found it, so I wouldn't have to worry with it, just in case. So probably, honestly, just this short piece would be more than adequate to get the return. We don't really need it to go all the way to the bottom of the tank. But what do I know? It's probably got another 2 gallons of fuel in it. I'll drain that, dump that off in the fuel jug. Let me grab a meter real quick. We'll see what that ohms out empty. Opportunities. Yeah, dude, you've been killing it, man. You've been killing it. Probably have one of the rubber gaskets from the Fox Body tank I could put on that. Now, let's see what this thing's ohming out at. .9 ohms. Let's get this up here. Need something. It's about right. Let's see what we got. That's a big difference. From the tank leaning to there. 24.9 ohms. 24.9 ohms. Now, my big question is, somewhere in here, they've got, I'm assuming it's the grounds tied together. So, if I go to test this later, I'll need the brown wire that's in the center. See, they got a 4 wire, so you got 2, 1 to your hat, 2 to your hat, 2 to your sender, and 3 at your connector. So I'm assuming that they're sharing a ground. I mean, they can't be sharing power, that's for sure. So I'll ohm it at the connector once it's back in the car, and see if I still have that 24.9 ohms empty. That should give me a good idea, because there's so many different settings on that Dakota Digital that you can change the ohms and dial them in where you want them. Come on, fingers. Stop that. Dude, for real? .23 and a half is what it's reading now. It should be pretty even right there. Just for giggles, so I'm going to do this one-handed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do it in the car, because that's 35 there. It's forward. Definitely doesn't set like that, so it should set just like that. And our ohms are I'm somewhere in the ballpark between 22 and 24 ohms on that. Like I said, I'll recheck it once it's up in its factory location, but that gives me a good idea of what I'm looking for when I go to test it at the end, because they've got the ground from the fuel pump tied into this as well, and that sender may need its own ground. My car is very picky. When I was doing the fuel sender in my car, it was very picky of where I used ground from, and it had to be independent of everything else. Something about the resistance in additional grounds was making it wonky. So when I went to the 99 to 04 tank in my car, I had to go with a 99 to 04 sender, and that sender, the ohms are through the roof. I could never get it perfect, but I got it close enough to trust it enough. But now that I went to the digital dash in my car, it's spot on. It reads absolutely perfect. So, all right, let me dig around and see what I can find for a new gasket. I either have one or I'll just have to make one out of some rubber. No big deal. My apologies, people. I'm just digging for something. I need to go to the old parts store and see what I can get. New here, what is the tank going on? The tank is going on a 67 Firebird. LS3 swapped. If you're still here, there you go. That's what it's in. 67 Firebird. It's got a LS3 in it. LS3 TKO 600 transmission. Cow tracks. All that good stuff. 9-inch rear, quick performance, 9-inch rear in it. Disc brakes, all that good stuff. And so as you can see when you're looking down here at this tank, the staining on it. I'm gonna have to make a run to the parts store anyway because I gotta get oil and a filter for this, but I gotta get the rubber seal instead of cork for that. I've got sheets of cork that I can make a new one, but I really don't want to use cork again. Yeah, they're weld wheels, forged weld wheels. Oh, there you go. Let me see. Let me back up a little bit. I don't want to run into my car. So. Yeah, I also have a live stream from the other night where everybody was asking about this car. So if you want to check it out, inside out, engine bay. I'm not going to let it down right now. If you want to check it out, engine bay and interior, there's a live stream. There's a 5-hour live stream that we did. And a lot of people were interested in this car. You're more than welcome to fast forward through that and find where I did the walkarounds. There's a bunch of walkarounds. You only need to find the one. You don't have to sit and watch 5 hours of us going back and forth. What up, Bick? Oh, looks like he's got a little coolant leak. Look at that. A coolant leak. I'll have to look at that and see what's up with that. Wonderful. Something else to fix. What's up, Dragon Ranger? How you doing, man? And I'm back at it. Actually, I'm getting ready to head off to the parts store. What up, Smooth? How you doing, man? I'm gonna head up to the parts store and get some oil, this, and a new filter. And hopefully the parts stores still sell the rubber gasket maker. You can buy it in the sheets, you know. Because you could buy the paper gasket maker and you could buy the cork. And I'm pretty sure you could still get the rubber. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use cork unless it was, you know, the rubber coated cork. I wouldn't mind that so much, but this stuff just doesn't have a good track record with fuel. Doesn't look the best, that's for sure. It's a tire, it's a vulcanizing fluid for the tire plug kit. to go up to the parts store anyway. I need to get a new seal. I'm gonna get the rubber gasket maker pad. I'm ready to get the oil and filter for this. So we're gonna take care of that.
Before we go.
Each life. Yeah, it's got a good paint job on it. It's got a really nice paint job on it. Nice silver. Got a little flake in it. Yeah, definitely not bad. Some of the rubber. Yeah, I thought I did too, but it would be in that drawer with the cork ones. I probably used it or lost it somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Dragon. Exactly. So that's why I want to move over to the rubber. I might have to run up to Napa and get that, but Napa would probably be my best bet.
Want to see if they have any deals on oil and filter? While you're there.
Okay.
Or you want me to run so you don't have?
Oh, that's good. This is a Napa filter, so I can just take the number off of this and go get one.
Do you want me to run and do it so you can?
No, because I'm really at a standstill right now. There's no point in.
Well, you'll need to do the e-brake thing, or can you not do that?
I don't want to let the car back down. I had to reposition everything this morning because it was making me nervous where I had it. And that leg had already been moved out from where it was. The leg is already moving that way.
Representative hasn't messaged me, so
Yeah.
I emailed too.
And that's moved a lot since it was up because
Yeah, it was even.
it was even, and now it's actually. I might have to do like the old lifts and put pins in them so they can't go nowhere. But anyway, the floor will catch it.
I don't think our phone will cover that. Out.
Jeez, just run right to the gas tank. You goofy dog. No, it's not falling. It's just these stupid lift legs, man. You pick as you raise the car up, this leg, and it's just this one leg will start moving in. It'll start moving in. When I picked this up, this pad was centered underneath this. And you see where it's at now? It still has a good bite. I'm not worried about it going anywhere. It still has a good bite, but it irritates me that this one leg, and it's only this one. None of the other ones will move. It's just this one leg will start moving out. I have no idea. None of the other legs will do it. Yeah, happy belated Thanksgiving to you too, bro.
Wish we had more leftovers.
Oh yeah, I've got stands. I've got the stands underneath the car, so if something does happen to kick, it's still supported. So I don't play games when it comes to standing underneath a car on a lift. So if that leg decides to go somewhere, at least the car will be supported enough so I can get out from underneath of it.
Okay to be resting on his outside?
It's not. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have something else that ties it. That ties it up. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go up and then come down in between the drive shaft. Or it's supposed to be up here and come down. Yeah, they're tight. I had to let up the parking brake. It's on the inside of the car is where I've got to fix it. What's up, bud?
One of the dogs stepped in on.
Cool. Yeah. It happens, dude. Generally, it doesn't stick to their feet.
Unless it's cast, then you gotta wash his feet.
Oh, you seen the pup come in?
He's the razor. The other one's enjoying this air.
Oh, my apologies. I keep forgetting that for some reason. Yeah, you can ride over. Getting ready to go up the nap in about 5 minutes. If you wanna head over, dude, you can. I'm gonna end this live stream in just a few minutes, and then I'll fire it back up when we get back. Riker said one of the dogs stepped in poop. Yeah.
Foot up.
Shop mascot.
Clean. That one's more the shop.
Yeah.
The old man. We were doing the math out there. He's 83.
83 years old.
83 and 15.
Yeah.
Definitely act like.
All right.
All right up there now. Mama wasn't.
Jamie's coming over.
Right here. Have you brushed your teeth?
Big garden. My shrubs.
It's already new.
Yeah, it's a project to trim those things. 3 times a year, I have to cut them, which I'm grateful for. But it is a project. Trimming them things. It's a lot of hedge. A lot of hedge. And I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut the live stream, and we're going to get back after this once I get back from the parts store. I don't think anybody wants to ride through traffic to the parts store. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I will be back in about an hour, give or take. So thanks. I'll see you in a little bit.